Okay, guys, so this is what I'm looking for. EU. Currently, we are downtrending. It's pretty obvious, right? What you can see right here. Let me. There we go. So what you can see right there is a huge distribution phase or redistribution phase, in my opinion, right? Certainly, price stop right here because we had tapped a strong low, unmitigated strong low, right? You could see, nothing had been mitigated till this point. So price is stop right there. There's a strong low in H1, and after that, price, simply stop right there and started, creating, building a lot of liquidity here, here, and even here. That has now been taken. Um, Now this is the weekly. The leg is from here to here. Remember the video. They do whatever they want to do. Not every time it's going to come to premium, to continue on selling. So in this case, although from the weekly, it's not right here. It's not even in I believe in 50%. I have to see. So for example, we draw a fib. Maybe the fib could be from there to there. Yeah, that's like the barely the 50, for example. That's not the most high. The lower high is going to be right here to there. So that's like a 38, to be honest. But if I show you another fib from another zone, you're going to be able to see that it is in a premium. So that's a little bit relative. So now let's go to H4, for example, right? In H4, we have all this, like from here to here, right? You see, there's a whole leg. We had a change of character right here, or a creation of what? A strong low, right? It took liquidity and bossed this area right here. So let me take out my drawing panel right here. So we have this game, we took the liquidity and boom, we push high and we did a change of character right here. So this is where our trading range, comes from here to here, okay? Because this created the end of the range, right? We were simply coming down and we created the external liquidity range right here. So we could say that this is external liquidity right here. Okay, so external, there we go. And this is not external liquidity but the high trading range. So there you go. You got those points. I'm not actually gonna put them in like green just to avoid confusion. So that's what we have right here. Okay. Now what happens? If we take a fib now we are definitely above the discount area. Okay. Now what else can you see right here? Take a look at all the liquidity that was built, built here, here, even here as an inducement to finally top what? Check it out. This is an M15 OB. I'm gonna show you this. Those two lines. Let's take a look at them on the M15. That's why price simply distributed or redistributed for a long time, building a lot of liquidity now to continue pushing down, in my opinion. Right? So check this out. What is it right here? Asia high. We already know about Asia high, timer price, right? And swept Asia high, and this is a strong high. Right? Take a look at the candle and a little bit of the imbalance right here to there. Right? So imbalance, some imbalance right here, Asia high, unswept with a strong high. Obviously, that's going to be a zone that you want to watch it out. So I'm going to replay this just for you to see the formation of the strong high on the M5. There you go. So what do we have right here? Swept liquidity and boss, right? So what do we do right there? We form a strong high. But that was an unmitigated strong high till the point it was mitigated, of course, right? So check it out. This is what I like to do. I mark it out and I say strong high. There you go. Okay, now let's take out the replay and let's check out how this actually was mitigated. Right there, right there. Check out the perfect mitigation. Okay, perfect mitigation. This was in New York. See how I touched the line? Huh? If I zoom out, you could see price have never tapped right there, never till now. Okay, so what happened after we? This is all. This is internal liquidity. Okay, all this is internal liquidity that was built from here to be taken. Okay, so buy stops. Okay, buy stops. Sorry. Okay, they were all activated, and after they were because a lot of people are saying like this, retailers are saying, hey, I'm gonna buy if we break this resistance. So what do? They give him a little bit of the cookie, right? And they activate the buy stops, and then what? Comes down, right? With that down movement, what did we create? Well, we certainly have a clear boss right here. Okay, so this is a boss, and obviously this is a take of liquidity, right? Ready. Okay, now I'm gonna take out this for the moment. There we go. Right. What else do we have right here? This is the EURUSD chart that I just sent you. It was from here to there. This was the sales on the M1, the inducement, the smart money chart right here. So that's all they did, right? All they did was what? Take this as an inducement. They won right here. They created another inducement, and they finally, took this, and that's why they sold right now. Okay, so they mitigated this strong high that wasn't unmitigated. Okay, we already know that from all this distribution right here, creating liquidity here, here. We just uptrend very slowly to take all the internal liquidity, which was this high, 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 to finally top right here. After we already take all the internal liquidity, guess what's going to happen? The external liquidity has to be taken. So what do we expect? Well, swing sales. Now, all this little internal liquidity right here is now going to be taken. All these loans. All these loans are now going to be taken, in my opinion. Okay? So, check this out. Okay. So, I'm going to show you right here. Perfect tap. Okay. There you go. Got a little bit of an inducement right here. This is exactly the sell that I just explained. You see the inducement? Right there. 2.3 pip inducement. Buy stops activated as well. And there you go. All right. Okay. I'm gonna take it out. So from that point, USD in my opinion is bearish now. Okay. We are bearish based on all the analysis. What can we expect now? Okay. So this is what I'm looking. Okay. Check out all the liquidity that's being built right here. Okay. So that's a little bit of right here. Sell side liquidity, of course. Right? Okay. But this high wasn't able to perform another lower low than this one. So this is a weak high, in my opinion. It can easily, uptrend London and part of New York to mitigate this unbalance and inducement right here. A lot of people are seeing this as an order block right here. Right? I'm gonna show you this. How? On the M50, even on the M5. So people are doing what? They're marking this as an order block, right? Now it is a positive. I'm not saying it's not positive. It all depends on how price reacts when it comes right here. I'm just saying that this high wasn't able overall to make a lower low than this one, right? Remember, we came right here. We mitigated the finally a zone. We had a boss. Let me show you right here. I'm sorry. We came right here, right? We have this boss. we uptrend, right? We took all this internal liquidity, we mitigated this, we came down, and then we make a lower high, but this lower high wasn't able to make a lower low. So it is currently a weak high. So you have to have what? This zone mark and also a zone like here. Most likely this will be the preferred zone to sell. Okay. Now it is Friday. NFP is about to come, so you should be cautious, right? But that's what you want to do. Now, can you hedge it? Of course, you could always hedge it. You could buy it, right? You can buy it. But at this moment, I would be wanting to wait Asia. What's going to do right here? Okay, what's going to do? I want to see, what's going to do the Frankfurt Open. I do know that. I mean, we have a lot of sell stops right here. Okay, people that are trying to sell if this trend line is taken. So they could, open here, boom, go down, and take, for example, right here, this area, okay, which is a strong low, right? Because it took liquidity right here from the zone, it took liquidity, and then created a bounce right here by this movement. So we can take this low, and something here. We can go down, mitigate there, and boom, then buy. Okay, that's a possible hedge to themselves. Okay, so what am I going to be doing is I'm going to go to right here. I'm also going to mark the zone, for example, the week right there, and see this on the M5, and I'm going to mark that one right there. Yes. At this point, this could be a possible strong high without mitigation. Because on the lower time frames we did created a boss, so this is liquidity taken, and then we created right here a boss, right? We also have what inducement right here acting as buy stops, right? Or buy side liquidity. There you go. Right? Okay, so that's a possibility. I'm gonna take out the kill zones for you to avoid confusing your go with a lot of lines, much more clear. But this could also be an inducement right there, right? Buy stops again, buy stops, right? A lot of people, and this would be an activation of, there you go, 5 pips, more than enough for them to activate this, boom, and sell. So that would be for the probable areas to sell, right? But you could also buy it from right here. You could hedge it only if you get the confirmations when London opens, right here. Okay, and actually take this. People are looking at the trend line, right? So the trend line could fake right here, activate the sell stops, right? Fake right here, mitigate this strong low, and buy right there, and then take this inducement, take this, get a confirmation, and sell. Or go right here, take a confirmation right here, and sell. So that's my possibilities for EURUSD, and wherever I sell, I know my target is going to be right there, the external liquidity, where you started uptrending, remember, okay? Pretty simple analysis, pretty nice information. Um, let's see, I want to refine this just a little bit more for you to see the strong high right here, liquidity taken, and the box. Okay, that's how I like to mark it out. This would be up, this would be a strong high, and I would also be setting this as a strong high, and this will be now, because this is an HLO, price could even go lower right here and sweep the HLO to this area, which I like it more, to be honest. And it's definitely also a strong low, right? So I'm gonna mark it here. I would be only buying right there, to be honest. I'm gonna mark the two zones, but I prefer that the low of the Asia. So okay, there we go. How can you maybe see this? So let's go to a lower time frame right here. You can actually see like this. Okay, so check this out. We had this, right? That was taken, right? Right there. So liquidity taken, which was the boss, remember, right? Or you could also see it like this: a double top. I'm sorry, double bottom, liquidity taken, and the boss, making the strong, unmitigated strong low. The boss right there. Now, why is it a strong low and why it is unmitigated? I'm gonna replay price, and you're gonna be able to see that is the Asia low. So if I mark you this, you could see right here. There you go, right here. Let's go to M3. I want to find an imbalance right there just to make it a little bit. Well, we also have this one. Could be a possibility. No, not there. Let's go to M2. Just a matter of having a perfect tone right here. This one, and I think it's gonna go under M1. If not, what you do is that you simply mark the width, right? You don't have to refine it that much. But here it is. This is my bar. There you go. Okay, so from there to there, let's see. There you go. Let's take out the replay mode. Let's go to 15, reset, and there you go. So this is your buy zone. I'm gonna set it right here. So from there, there you go. That's like my buy zone. Pretty simple. So that will be the buy of the hedge. I got two zones. I prefer this one to buy. I prefer this one because this is the Asia low. We have a trend line, a lot of sell stops, so we could easily come right here. You know, take them, buy, mitigate the strong high this one, or with inducement, or take this inducement and the buy stops, mitigate here and sell. So there you go. That's basically your USD analysis.